Good afternoon, evening, or morning. I'm the Mainly Digger, and I hope you're doing all right. This video is not about metal detecting. It's slightly related to metal detecting. I take a little journey. And how this journey started is I received Bate's boots. Bates is a shoemaking company, a boot making company that I was introduced to in the military over 20 years ago. I told them I would do a review. Bates new DRYGuard boots. They come in full size and half size. They're just amazing. Bates boots have always been good, but I have an injury to my left ankle that I'm in continuous pain. If I'm on my feet, eventually I'm going to be hurting. And it wasn't like that with these boots. There was enough support in the shoe itself that, yes, my ankle was sore the next day, but no, I was not in pain. It's an amazing. I haven't been able to walk 2 miles in a very long time. And it was outstanding, and I plan on using them for metal detecting because they're durable enough and waterproof, which you'll see in the video, to use for metal detecting but still be comfortable. Bates company representative asked me what I was looking for in a boot, and especially for metal detecting, and I was like, something that stays dry, because I normally have 2 or 3 other pairs of boots with me when I go detecting because my boots get wet. There's a lot of water in the grass in Maine, or you step in a hole and it's filled with water and your feet are wet. So I describe the conditions and explain that Maine is an amazing place to test out Bates boots. Any new boots that they have, anything they're willing to try to be tested, or they want to test it, send it to Maine, send it to me. There's different locations, and that's what they did. And this shoe, I gotta say, I'll say it enough in the video, but these boots are awesome. How this is metal detecting related, there's 2 sites that I've been dying to go to, dying to get permission to go to, and haven't been able to go to. One of them is an old nursing school, and it's just vacant, and there's either been a no trespassing sign up, and I've tried to contact the owners, the property owners. They're not from Maine, or they're not from the area, or the property. It's just I've had issues trying to get a hold of whoever is in charge of that property. And then one's a school, and it's kind of a racetrack, or there used to be an old horse racing track there, which would be awesome. But I don't know if it's on private property or public property. I don't know if it's on the school grounds itself, or if it's on private. It's on private property. I can find out who owns it. I don't know the exact location. So if it's on the school property, I can still go get permission and stuff like that. But if there's a field, because they put a sports complex in there, and they have issues with people going on their field and digging holes. I don't want to go dig holes on their football field. I do, but also anything that's there would be under a lot of dirt that had been placed there because of the football field and construction. So I'm interested, but I want to see. I've contacted some people to see how it goes. Anyway, and I do another review in this video of a bag. It's labeled as a tactical bag. The company that makes the bag is M44 Ops. I have never heard of them. They're part of I think it's a coalition, or a combination of shops and online selling. I don't really know. The bag, I like the bag, and it's going to sound negative. My review is going to sound negative at first, and you'll see why. But the bag itself is practical. Coming up on 4th of July weekend, yeah, So I have a couple days off and I will go metal detecting for sure, 100%. I have permission to detect the YMCA building in Waterville. It's just a cool place. It's the architecture, it's old. So I started my journey. It's only 2 miles. I got the Bates boots yesterday. Which is awesome. They were in the mail. And then I found out I needed brake work on my vehicle, on my truck. So it's a good time to do it. So I'm taking a little hike to the college. It's only like 2 miles. We'll see how it goes. Starting off at the barber parlor. Midas and my truck is over there. And see how this goes. When I was trying to do the video for this, I couldn't think of the name of this school because it's changed name multiple times. It started off in the 30s. It was built in the 30s, late 30s, and started off as the Sisters Hospital of Nursing. Was a functional nursing instructional program school up until I think the late 90s, maybe early 90s, late 80s. It was functional as a building until the late 90s and has been vacant ever since. The property has been vacant and for sale as long as I've been in Waterville. I've always kept an eye on this property because it'd be an amazing place to go metal detecting. But in 2014, there was a negative event that happened. If you really want to go look it up, you can. I'm not going to explain it. On the property. And it's kind of, access to the property has been kind of hard to get to. It is what it is, and it's eye candy for me, but it's an amazing looking place with so much connection to the community. I posted something on the local Waterville Facebook page, just looking for answers, anybody knew anything. The replies were amazing. There's such a connection to the community. People have such a connection to this property and this school. Their mothers, their grandmothers, or even themselves attended the school and became nurses. This is where a lot of their career started. So it's just an interesting place to me. In World War II, I'll have to look it up again. It is for sale. It's been for sale for a long time. Anyway, it's a cool little side trip. So it's about a 45-minute walk, maybe. At least that's what it says on my app, which I doubt it. I can do some shortcuts because we're in Maine and there's always shortcuts for roads and stuff. So just an awesome day. The boots are good. I got them and I didn't even have to break them in. I have to worry about my ankle is the biggest issue. So it's only 2 miles at a relatively slow pace. So this is gonna be fun. I have a bag. If you go online, it's funny to look at the website, you'll see a very angry mom just go on for at least 10 comments about how much this bag sucks. This bag was a donation. Well, I bought it. $20. It's a $100 bag for $20-something, and I was like, whatever. And they sent it to me. I use money that I from my Robinhood account from playing the stock market. So it's $22 I didn't have in the first place. It took a while. It took like more than 2 weeks. I'd forgotten about it, and but they arrived, or the bag arrived. Wearing it now. It's super light. I'm worried about how durable it is, because it's that light. It's I don't know, the material doesn't seem that durable, but we'll see. I'm not going to use it for extreme hiking, but it's good for a day trip, day pack. The boots are comfortable though. The boots are amazing.
So I just took a unplanned journey through some thick brush, and my feet are still dry. You can see the condensation and dew not soaking into the leather, which is awesome, and exactly what I'm looking for. Got it all cut up. So shortcut through the I think it's high school, Lawrence High School. It's a funny story time. This used to be a racetrack. Horse racing track, I guess. I don't know how much the horse racing track is left, but cool story. Good little adventure. The bag held up. My shoes held up. My feet held up. My ankle's a little sore, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it is tomorrow. Shoes are amazing. Bates is an amazing company. They've made shoes for over 20 years. Actually, I think it was like 1880 something. But awesome shoes, comfortable shoes, literally pillows on my feet. My thoughts on this bag are, it's gonna sound negative for the first part of this review, but it is not. The bag that's shown in the advertising is not the same. This is the bag that's first shown, and it's marketed as a tactical bag. In the advertisement, it does show this bag, which is the actual bag that is sent, and so it's back and forth. It's just an odd, I don't know if it's just marketing where it catches your eye and you're all like, oh cool, I want a tactical bag. Click on it, and it just seemed odd to me. In these photos, you kind of really can't tell which bag they're using, but on the lower right-hand photo, you can see it shows you what's in the bag, and that's not actually what's in the bag. What's in the bag is, well, what's in this bag is my clothes, but like it's just open, and there is a little baggie that I have in the upper right or upper left corner that the bag can be stuffed into. Casual day pack is a better description for this bag. The only reason why I brought up the negative first is because I always like the pros and cons, but you'll see on, I didn't put it in the video, but there's a lady that bought it for her son, or her son bought it, and she feels like it's a scam, and she goes on for a long time complaining. I mean, I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, she overdoes it, and it's just not a happy customer. I actually do like this bag. It's comfortable, it's flexible for when you walk, and like if you're hiking and stuff, it breathes so you don't have a whole bunch of sweat on your back like you normally do with a backpack. But it's just a day pack, and they market it as a tactical bag. Yes, it could be a tactical bag, but it's better marketed as a day pack or for hiking or something along that line. I don't know. And honestly, in the first picture where it shows a different bag, I think maybe that's a newer generation of this type of bag. I don't really know. I do like this bag though for hiking and just every day, even for like a school bag, because it's light. Once you're done with it, you can tuck it away. You can put it in its own little bag, compressed bag, and put it in your pocket. Practical.